Karen, the mean HOA boss, slaps pregnant Priya thinking she's helpless. But Priya's a tough lawyer secretly planning payback. With proof of Karen's lies, she's ready to strike. Will Karen lose everything? See Priya fight for her baby and fairness. Before watching full video, comment below from where you're watching. Also like and subscribe for more Karen cruelty videos. The sun shines brightly in our quiet suburban neighborhood, where rows of neat houses line the streets. My wife, Priya, stands in our front yard, her hands gently resting on her pregnant belly. She's glowing, her eyes sparkling with joy as she plans our baby shower. At 7 months pregnant, she's all about tiny decorations, pink and blue balloons, a little sign saying, "Welcome, baby." She's so excited and I can't stop smiling watching her. I'm the proud husband, always by her side, ready to support her no matter what. But not everyone in our neighborhood is happy for us. Meet Karen, the HOA president. She's the kind of person who thinks she owns the whole street. With her clipboard and fake smile, she walks around judging everyone's lawns, mailboxes, even flower pots. Priya's decorations? Karen hates them. Too colorful, she says. Against the rules. She sends nasty letters about our mailbox, claiming it's not standard. Priya tries to stay polite, but Karen's constant complaints are like dark clouds over our happy day. Every time Priya puts up a new balloon, Karen's there, glaring, making her feel small. It breaks my heart to see Priya's smile fade, but she keeps going, saying, "This is for our baby." That's Priya, kind but strong like a quiet fire inside her. One sunny afternoon, we're setting up for a small baby shower in our yard. Just a few chairs, a table with cupcakes, and those balloons Priya loves. Neighbors stop by, laughing, sharing stories about their kids. It's perfect, until Karen storms across the street, her face red with anger. "This is a violation," she screams, pointing at the decorations. "Take it down now." Priya calmly explains it's just for one day, but Karen won't listen. The argument gets louder, and suddenly Karen does the unthinkable. She slaps Priya right across the face. The sound echoes. Neighbors gasp, frozen. My blood boils and I step forward, ready to yell, but Priya grabs my hand. Her cheek is red, but her eyes are like steel. She doesn't cry or shout. Instead, she leans close to me and whispers, "She'll regret that." I'm shaking with anger, but Priya's calm scares me more. She's not just my sweet wife, she's a federal lawyer, fierce in ways Karen can't imagine. Karen thinks she's won, smirking as she walks away. She doesn't know what's coming. Priya's already planning, and I know one thing. This isn't over. Karen's about to learn you don't mess with our family. Days after Karen slapped Priya, our neighborhood feels like a storm's brewing. Karen struts around like she's the queen, her nose high, telling everyone she runs the HOA and no one can stop her. She brags at the mailbox, saying Priya's baby shower was a disgrace, and she'll make us pay. She slaps a $500 fine on our door for unauthorized decorations. Worse, she spreads lies, whispering to neighbors that Priya's trouble, that we don't belong here. I overhear her at the park, saying she's filed a complaint to get us evicted. Evicted? My stomach twists. She wants to kick my pregnant wife out of our home. Karen thinks she's untouchable, smirking like she's already won. But Priya? She's a rock. That slap left a mark on her cheek, but not on her spirit. I'm burning with anger, wanting to confront Karen, but Priya stops me. "I don't fight with slaps," she says, her voice steady. "I fight with the law." Her words give me chills. At night, when she thinks I'm asleep, I see her at the kitchen table, her laptop glowing. She's collecting proof, Karen's nasty emails, records of HOA money gone missing, complaints from neighbors too scared to speak up. She even finds the doorbell camera footage of the slap, clear as day. Priya's building something big, but she won't tell me everything. "Trust me," she says, rubbing her belly. I do, but I'm scared too. I'm worried about Priya's health. She's pregnant, glowing 1 minute, but I catch her wincing, stressed from Karen's attacks. The doctor says stress isn't good for the baby, and it kills me to see her carry this burden. I want to protect her, but Priya's fighting in her own way, and I've never seen her so focused. It makes me love her more, and hate Karen's cruelty. I want justice, and I know viewers feel it too. The neighborhood's splitting apart. Some neighbors bow to Karen, scared of her fines, avoiding us at the grocery store. But others whisper support. Old Mrs. Jenkins slips me a note about Karen's shady rules. Mr. Patel says he's got stories too. It's like a showdown's coming, and Priya's at the center, quiet but fierce. Karen keeps pushing, thinking Priya's weak. She doesn't know Priya's a federal lawyer, sharpening her claws. Every lie Karen tells, every threat she makes, digs her own grave deeper. I can feel it, Something's about to break and I can't wait to see Karen's face when it does. Karen's reign of terror keeps growing, but she's about to crash into a wall she never saw coming. My wife, Priya. Everyone thinks Priya's just a quiet, pregnant woman, stung by Karen's slap and HOA fines. Even I didn't know how fierce she could be until now. One evening as we sit together, Priya looks at me with a spark in her eyes and says, "It's time Karen learned who I am." That's when she tells me she's not just any lawyer, she's a federal lawyer, one who hunts down fraud and people who abuse power. My jaw drops. Priya spent years putting bullies like Karen in their place, and Karen has no clue she's picked a fight with a pro. While Karen keeps making threats, new fines, more eviction letters, Priya's plotting. She's careful, resting for the baby, but late at night, I see her at her desk, papers everywhere. She's digging deep like a detective. She finds proof Karen's been stealing HOA money, thousands of dollars meant for park repairs, gone into Karen's pocket. There's more. Fake documents Karen signed to raise fees, and emails bullying neighbors for years. Priya's building a case so tight Karen won't wiggle out. I'm amazed, watching her work, her belly growing but her focus sharper than ever. "This isn't just for us," she says. "It's for everyone Karen hurt." I'm proud but nervous. What's her plan? Then Priya drops the bombshell. She's hosting a neighborhood meeting. She tells everyone, even Karen, it's to apologize for the baby shower drama. I know better. Priya's no pushover, she's setting a trap and I can feel the excitement building. Karen, smug as ever, agrees to come, thinking she's won. She's still barking orders, telling neighbors to shun us, unaware Priya's got evidence that'll flip her world upside down. I help Priya print flyers, my heart racing. The meeting's at the community center and the whole neighborhood's buzzing. Some loyal to Karen, others curious. Priya's calm, practicing her speech, but I see that fire in her eyes again. As the meeting day nears, I'm on edge, knowing what's coming. Priya's ready to unleash her secret weapon, her skills, her proof, her power. Karen's walking right into it, clueless, thinking she's the boss. Viewers can feel it too. The moment's close when Priya stops being the victim and becomes the hero. Karen's about to learn you don't mess with a federal lawyer, especially one protecting her family. The community center is packed, the air thick with tension. Neighbors sit shoulder to shoulder, some glaring at us, others whispering support. Karen struts in, chin up, thinking Priya's here to beg forgiveness for the baby shower. I'm nervous, but Priya's calm, her hand on her pregnant belly, a small smile on her face. She steps to the front, holding a folder, and starts speaking. "I invited you all to clear things up," she says softly. Karen smirks, expecting an apology. Then Priya's voice turns sharp. "Let's talk about Karen's rules." The room goes silent. My heart pounds. This is it. Priya opens her folder and holds up bank statements. Karen's been stealing HOA money, she says, showing thousands missing, spent on her vacations. Gasps ripple through the crowd. She clicks a projector, flashing emails where Karen bullied neighbors, even forged documents to hike fees. Then the big blow. Priya plays the doorbell video of Karen slapping her. The slap echoes in the quiet room. Karen's face goes white, her smirk gone. Priya looks right at her. "I'm a federal lawyer, Karen. I reported you for fraud and assault." The crowd murmurs, stunned. Karen stammers, "That's a lie," but Priya's evidence is rock solid. I'm grinning, proud as ever. Then sirens hum outside. 2 police officers walk in, heading straight for Karen. Priya steps back, letting them take over. "We need to ask you some questions, ma'am," one says. Karen panics, yelling, "This is a mistake. I'm in charge here." She tries to blame Priya, then the neighbors, but her lies fall apart. Everyone sees her for what she is, a bully caught red-handed. The officers stay calm, leading her out as she sputters excuses, tripping over her own words. It's humiliating and I love every second. Priya's trap worked perfectly. The room explodes with cheers. Neighbors clap, some hugging Priya, others shouting, "No more HOA." Priya stands tall, rubbing her baby bump, her strength shining brighter than ever. I'm beaming, narrating to myself, Karen thought she could bully us, she didn't know who she was messing with. The HOA's done, dissolved that night, and Karen faces lawsuits and maybe jail. Priya's not just our hero, she's the neighborhood's. As we leave, people thank her, their faces free of fear for the first time. I hold Priya's hand, feeling our baby kick, knowing this victory's for our family and everyone Karen hurt. Karen's reign is over and Priya's justice feels so sweet. A week after Karen's downfall, our yard is alive with color. Priya's baby shower is finally happening, and it's bigger and better than we ever dreamed. Pink and blue balloons sway in the breeze, Cupcakes pile high on tables and laughter fills the air. The whole neighborhood's here. Mrs. Jenkins brings cookies, Mr. Patel strings up lights, and kids run around with streamers. They're not just celebrating our baby, they're celebrating Priya. She's their hero, the woman who stood up to Karen and won. Priya glows, her pregnant belly round and proud, as neighbors toast to her courage. I watch her laugh, my heart full, knowing she's carried us through so much. Karen's gone from the neighborhood's heart. Her house sits empty, a for sale sign stuck in the lawn. No one talks to her anymore, her reign's a bad memory. Word spreads she's drowning in lawsuits, her name tied to fraud and shame. The HOA's history and the neighborhood feels free, like a weight's lifted. Priya didn't just fight for us, she gave everyone their peace back. I think about her strength, how she stayed calm after that slap, turning pain into power. She didn't just win for us, I realize, she won for everyone Karen hurt. It makes me love her even more, knowing our baby's got a mom who's unstoppable. At home that night, the party's over but the warmth lingers. I find Priya in the nursery, sitting in a rocking chair, her hands on her belly. She's reading a legal book out loud, her voice soft, like she's teaching our baby already. "This is how you fight fair," she says, smiling down at her bump. It's the sweetest thing I've ever seen, my fierce lawyer, my gentle wife, already a mom in her heart. I lean against the door, my eyes misty, feeling like the luckiest guy alive. Priya's not just strong, she's our home, our future. As we settle into this new chapter, the neighborhood's brighter, closer, thanks to Priya. Karen's name fades but Priya's shines. I can't help but grin thinking of Karen out there, still reeling, learning her lesson the hard way. And Karen? She's still learning you don't mess with a lawyer, or a mom. Priya's victory feels final, but that spark in her eyes tells me she's ready for whatever comes next. Our baby's coming soon, and with Priya by my side, I know we're unstoppable too.